100 beds general hospitals with intensive care units and standard laboratories. We have this in Njaba, only General Hospital, even Bano General Hospital, Olu General Hospital, Wangele General Hospital, Owere North General Hospital, Owere West General Hospital, Ikeduru General Hospital, Ngwakwala General Hospital. Your Excellencies, when these hospitals are completed, you can see His Excellency proudly taking his colleagues around the hospitals, and these are equipment of the hospitals already going on now. Your Excellencies, when we complete this hospital, it will make Igbo State the one-stop center for health needs in Nigeria. This is the set of local government headquarters where we got in, overtaken by wood. These are the kind of buildings we met. What did we do? We entered into action. This is Isu local government, Osu local government, Olu, Njaba, only local government, Idato not local government, Ayasu Bise local government, Owere not local government. We also extended these innovations to our security agencies. This is the Divisional Police Headquarters in Okigwe. This is the Divisional Police Headquarters in Ngwakwala. And this is the Civil Defense Building in Ngwakwala. In fact, wherever you see the signature green roof, know that the magic hand of rescue mission has touched it. Because we also know that agriculture is the way to go. This is the integrated farm project we established in the 27 local governments. This is the poultry at Obo, Njaba, Okigwe, Owere North, the fishery at Owere North, pineapple orchard at Obo, Plampa plantation and cassava at Obo. Your Excellencies, we have also created opportunity for training of our staff. This is one of them. This is one of the trainings going on. Next, please. And then to boost our revenue efforts in the local government, my ministry have also supplied 4x4 pickup trucks and 18-seater buses each to the 27 local government chairmen to boost our revenue efforts. Your Excellencies, I must put this on record that without the encouragement of the rescue bearer himself, Owele Rocha and Sana Yokorocha, myself as a commissioner and the 27 local government chairmen would have been able to achieve this feat. Therefore, we say, my governor, we love you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve. Thank you.
Thank you very much. In 2011, when I was appointed Commissioner for Finance, I thought they said I was the youngest to ever hold that office. 4 years down the line, today, we have a much younger person to live and work in that office. Let us welcome a graduate of University of Nigeria, a former banker with Diamond Bank, former Commissioner for Internal Resources and Pensions. Let us give it up for the Chancellor of the Exchequer, Commissioner for Finance, Honorable Obinna Mbata.
Your Excellencies, distinguished panel of judges, my good people of Imo State here present, good evening. My name is Obinna Mbata, and I'm the Honorable Commissioner for Finance, Imo State. I'm here to render an account of my stewardship within the last 5 years of this administration. Let's go on, please. This is a screenshot of our total revenue within the period under review between 2011 till date, showing a grand total of about 330 billion naira received, primarily from statutory allocations and our internally generated revenue. Next, please. This is the total of our recurrent expenditure, our salaries, and our pensions. About 138 billion naira, which represents almost 50% of the total of our earnings within the period under review. Now, we are targeting a further reduction in this within the next couple of months with some reforms that we have put in place to bring it down from about 4.2 billion naira, which it is now, to about 3.7 billion naira. Next one, please. Now, this is a comparative analysis, statutory allocations, southern and some northern states. And we also have the figures for Kaduna State and Bauchi State here represented. Akwa Ibom within this period of time, about 2015 half year, and about 15.5 billion. River State about 11.5 billion on a monthly basis. Kaduna State 4.76 billion, Bauchi State about 4.31 billion, and our good state of Imo State about 4.20 billion within the period. Next, please. We have a comparative analysis showing what the internal revenue collections and statutory receipts within the period for states in the southeast, showing Imo State ranked third within this period. Next one, please. And despite all of this, I would have to tell you that we have about the largest workforce in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's about 60,000 personnel. Next one, please. And because of our high salary scale, we found out that we pay the highest salaries amongst all the states in the southeast. This gives you a comparative analysis. Imo State there is in yellow. We made a comparison with Anambra State. Converse, that is the salaries for medical workers. You find out that somebody who is on grade level 6, step 9 as a medical worker earns over 800,000 naira in Imo State, while comparatively, we have somebody in Anambra State doing about 400,000 naira. We pay very, very well. Next one, please. This is another comparative analysis for our law officers. Imo State is also depicted in yellow, and then Enugu State in green. Where somebody who is on grade level 9, step 8 as a law officer in Imo State earns about 393,000 naira, while comparatively, his colleague in Enugu State earns about 164,000 naira, a difference of about 228,000 naira. Next slide, please. This is another comparative analysis. Salaries of our magistrates in the southeast, Anambra, Ebonyi, and Enugu. Taking grade level 13, step 5 as our point, we have Imo State there paying about 545,000 naira, Anambra 134,000, Ebonyi 272,000 naira, and then Enugu State 182,000 naira. And we say that in spite of all of this, we pay 20,000 naira minimum wage above the 18,000 naira minimum wage paid by every other state in the Federation. Next one, please. Now, the big question is, how have we been able to manage despite the lean resources? Next, please. We have the rescue mission philosophy and governance, which demands sacrifice for public good. And it's in line with this philosophy that His Excellency graciously forfeited his security votes of over 4 billion naira annually, which we plowed and invested into meeting social needs of the citizenry like free education. We have practiced prudence in our spendings and allocation of scarce financial resources. There is zero tolerance for corruption and wastage. And we have implemented the Imo State 4-year budgetary plan, which enables us to plan for the future. Next slide, please. We have also removed undue bureaucracy in governance and doing business in Imo State, and established a one-stop shop like the Imo Trade and Investment Center for domestic and foreign investors. And I will commend Your Excellencies to have a look at this before you step out of the state. Next one, please. We have also actively engaged with international development partners like the World Bank, UNESCO, IFA, DFID in critical areas like public sector reforms, education, agriculture, and health. What are the effects of all of this? Introduction and sustenance of free education. We estimate that we should be hitting about 2 million of students enrollment by the end of 2016. Next one, please. Reduction in poverty level. As at 2010, the pie chart there shows you that we had absolute poverty level of about 50.5%. Next slide, please. 57.3% relative poverty level for Imo State. Presently, next slide, please. What we now have from that report, United Nations Multidimensional Poverty Index, published in June 2015, it has dropped to 19.8% poverty rate in Imo State. Next one, please. We have also increased our monthly subvention to key tertiary institutions in the states. By the time we came in, IMSU was at 57 million. We raised it to 297 million, an increase of 421%. IMSU was 56 million, it was raised to 120 million naira a month, an increase of 114%. Imo State Polytechnic, 40 to 112. College of Health Technology, 12 million to 30 million, increase in 150%. Next slide, please. Now, we have also ensured prompt payments of salaries within the last 4 years before the downturn in the general economy in the country. Next one, please. We have applied our 13% derivation funds as an oil producing state, even though that we receive corporate funds, but in areas of youth empowerment, 500 billion naira youth empowerment obligation to youth in Ohaji and Lagos local government area of the state. Next slide, please. Total construction of this brand new Isopadec headquarters, there was not in existence by the time this government came into was elected into power. We built this from the scratch. We are constructing the Imo State Maritime University at Kosemoto, Onukuta. And all of these things we have duly applied